Hey guys, this is Narayan and you are watching NK CAD Modeling. We will see today our first video of SolidWorks tutorial from basic to advanced. Since this is our first video of this series, we will start from the beginning, that is sketching. So without wasting the time, let's start the video. So we will choose part modeling, not assembly, not drawing, part modeling. Uh, so this is our interface on which we will draw and we will make some designs. So this is our three planes: front plane, top plane, on right plane. You will have to choose the plane on which you want to make sketches. So I'm choosing front plane, and these are the tools which we will use in further videos to make some sketches and model of different CAD designs. So this is lines. There are three types of lines: line, center line, and midpoint line. We will describe each and every tools while going through this video. So this is just line. This is simple line. You will have to put one point somewhere and then stretch it in direction in which you want to make a line. This is it. Okay. Then after we are having center line. Center line is construction line. It is used to make as a reference. Suppose you want to draw a line over here, and you will have to give dimension from this line, then select dimension and then start this. That's it. This is for the reference lines. Then we are having midpoint line. Midpoint line, the line which is start from a point, and the point will be the midpoint of that line, like this, and give the dimensions. Okay. Then we are having rectangle. There are five types of rectangle: corner rectangle, center, and other things. We will see each and every rectangle, how we will draw them, and how we will use them on the further designs. This is corner rectangle. It will start from a corner point like this. Then we are having center rectangle. We will have to start from the center of that rectangle. Then we will give other dimensions like length and breadth. Then we are having 3-point corner rectangle. We are having 1 point put from where we want to start the line. Then that's it. Then give the width. Okay, that's all. Then you are having 3-point center rectangle. Let's see. So this is a point. You will have to start from a point, then click other point, then give the dimensions of half of the width, and you can also give the dimensions over here like width 1000 and length 2000. So this is your rectangle. Then we are having parallelogram. Let's see how we will draw them. So we'll have to start from a point from where we want to draw the parallelogram. Then we'll have to choose length of one side and then stretch in directions and give the angle dimensions between these two lines. Then give the width and then length. Okay, that's it. Then we are having a straight slot, and these are all things which comes under slot. So this is a straight slot, but we will delete all these things, then we will see furthermore. you'll have to click on delete button. That simply erase all the things on the face. Then we are having state slot. That's it. Give radius, length, and a start point reference. Like if you want to make from here, start from here, center point, then that's all. Okay, we are having center point, that you will have to start from this center like this, then this. That's all. Then we are having 3-point arc. You will see how to draw this. First point, then select second point, then select the radius and third point from which you want to pass that line. Okay, that's it. Then we have to give dimensions like radius of this arc, radius of this, and the length. Okay, then we are having center point arc. Let's see, 1, then select the point from where you will start the arc, then give the required dimensions of that arc, then stretch it. That's all. Then we are having circle. There are two types of circle. One is simply circle, and then perimeter circle. Like you have to choose 2 points and then that point which lie on that perimeter, like this. That's it. Then we are having center point arc. Like if you want to make an arc of any circle, then you will have to select this tool. That's it. This is arc. And then we are having tangent. For this tool, you'll have to first create a line like this, and then you'll have to choose this tool. Okay, that's it. Let's start from here. Okay, something is wrong. Okay, first we will delete this and then we will make a line. Then we will choose this one. Write down that something saying that something is wrong. Okay, this tool. Start from here and give the dimensions like this. Then you can also do the same thing with this rectangle. Okay, that's it. This is very helpful tool. You will see in further design. This is very useful tool. Let's say how to use. You'll have to select 2 points on which you want to light the in points, and then you will have to give the diameter of that arc like this. You can also select dimensions from here, or you can simply click D button of your keyboard. That will automatically select the smart dimensions. Then we will see we are having that point. This is simple tool which creates a pentagon or hexagon or anything which you can select from here according to your requirement. Then we are having spline lines. This is also called a spline. This is very useful tool. It is simply used in car modeling and many surface modeling. We'll see in further videos. Then we are having this straight spline lines, and we have to select then this type of curve you will get after using this tool. You will have to use this according to your requirement. Then we are having ellipse. You know how to draw this select a radius and then stretch it. Then you're having partial ellipse. It will be same as the ellipse tool, but it will make partial ellipse. Like it is, if it is your requirement, then it will make a partial ellipse. Then we are having parabola. If you want to start from this point, then stretch it up to the other side of that point. Conic section, it is simple. It will start. You have to stretch in the direction in which you want. Then this is our sketch fillet and sketch chamfer. Let's see how we will use this. Okay, select this, and then suppose you are having two lines, then you can give fillet over this point of the given radius of the, you'll have to give dimensions on the radius. Okay, I am giving 100. Okay, that's it. It will shown over here. We can also give chamfering over any lines between two lines, so by choosing this tool. So we'll see here. So this is shown very little, we will make it bigger. Okay, that's it. It has been shown here. These are very helpful tools. And then we are having trimming tool. It is used to make cuts and which is not useful for us. Like suppose we are having two lines like this, and if you want this line and not this, then you will have to choose this one. And if you want this line, not this, then you will have to choose this one. Similarly, if you want to continuously trim any lines, then you will have to choose this one, like this. It will cut each and everything which comes in the path of this trimming tool. Okay, that's it. Better to use this tool, or simply you can choose the whole and then press click delete button. Okay, that's it. Then we are having convert entities. We will see it in the further videos. It is very useful. Then we are having trimming tool is over. Offset tool. Offset tool is used to make a offset of any sketch which is already have made. Suppose we are having this circle, then we want to offset of 10 centimeter. Then we are having this. We will get another sketch which is offset to the previous circle. And then mirror. I told you this is for reference line. Then we are having a here, and then if you want to make a mirror image of this one along with this line, then we will choose entities to mirror. Means these are the our entities which is used to mirror, and then we will choose that line about which we want to see a mirror image. Okay, that's it. We have got it. And we are also having some other tools, like we will see. Suppose we are having a circle, then we are having another circle. Okay, that's it. We can make more circles on this circle by choosing point. Then you can give the entities 5, 6, 7, 8, any number you want. That's all. So this type of sketch you will get by using this tool, circular sketch pattern. These are the useful tools which we will see in further videos. This is simply relations which you will make between two lines, between two sketches. Okay, that's it. This is also very useful tools. We'll have to make a point, center point, midpoint snap, and then we will intersection snap, nearest snap, and grid also. It will shown in your interface after choosing this one. So this is for this is the sketching part. We have seen all the tools which is simply used in a sketching mode. So we are having one more tools. This is name. We'll have to give name of which you want. Like I'm choosing Sri Charan. Okay, that's it. Then we will select curve over which we want to see the. Then we are having. We have gone somewhere. God, dimensions are too big. I don't know from where. Okay, that's it here. Sri Charan, you got it. Okay, that's it. So these are some useful tools which is used in sketching. We can also we will exit from the here. You can also exit from here. I will show you here. You can also exit a sketch from here or here. You can simply cancel the sketching part by choosing this tool. Then we are all having here savings, part, new, open, save tools, and print. All the things we are having here. Materials, appearance, plastic, arrange, scene, background, and all the things. We are having decals, which is used. You have seen logos on the different products and other things. You will get it from here. We will see in further video. Okay, we will see how to use this tool. This is used to zoom the sketch or your features like this. Then we are having this tool which is used to zoom a particular area. You'll have to choose the selected area, that's all. And by doing this you can zoom, or you can simply zoom by your center button of your mouse by scrolling down in forward direction or backward direction. That's it. And this is our previous view. We will see the previous view by choosing this one. Then we are having section view. It is used to see the section part of any features, any CAD model by using this tool, section view. It is very useful tools. Okay, then we are having view orientation. You can choose the view orientation from this by choosing any face. Here we will see how it will shown by using through this that face. So I'm choosing this face. It looks like a simple line. Then we are having this face, then we are having this face. So I have chosen this face, it will show like this. Okay, I have chosen this previous view. Then we are having, you can simply more buttons. If you will use this one, then you will get this type of orientation which will flow on your interface. You can put it everywhere. Okay, that's it for this tool. And then we are having this tool. We will see this use of these tools in the further videos. Then we're having this, what we want to look on the sketch, you will get it from here. Like if you don't want to see these relations, then we have to simply click on this. It will simply wipe out from our interface. So I want to see that. We're having dimensions. If you don't want to see the dimensions, we'll have to simply click on these tools. Then we are having the background of which you want to, like suppose you want to make this type of background, then we'll have to choose that one. and you can get many. There are so many backgrounds there. You will have to choose a particular one. This is plain white. We don't have any effect on this background. Then we are having, I simply works on this one and this one. This looks professional. Then we are having real view graphics and shadow in shaded mode and different orientations. So I will show you how to it will shown by choosing this one. So let's see. I'm deleting this one. Rectangle feature. I want to exclude this of 100 dimensions. Then we will get this one. Want to see the orientation. Then we are having this real view graphics. It will be very shiny surface we will get from this real view graphics. When we will not get any shiny surface. I will also tell you how to activate this real view graphics. If you want to see that, then comment in the video description in the comment box, and I will show you how to activate your real view graphics on your software. And you can also use this. And we are having shadow. You will also get shadow. This type of shadow you will get from this after clicking this tool. Then we are having perspective. You will get a perspective view. Then we are having cartoon. It will show like cartoons. You will see. You should also use these tools and your software, and then you will have to analyze how it will looks like. Okay, that's it. Real view graphics. This is very looks. It will make your graphics very shiny. It will make your design very realistic. Okay, that's it. We are having also many tools over here in features. uh, Sketching surface. This is used to make surface modeling. This is sheet metal. And then we are having many more tools over here. Then we are having rendering tools, simulation, and other tools I will show in further videos, and I will teach you one in this video. And if you want some other videos on any topics, please comment your topic in the comment section. I will look over it and I will try to make video on that topic. Okay, that's all for today. So I hope you have liked video. If you like this video, then please subscribe my channel and share this video with your friends.